Hello, everyone. It is that time of the week again. It is Live with Kristy Wednesday, Werewolf Wednesday, Wicked Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, whatever kind of Wednesday you are having. But right now, it is Live with Kristy Wednesday. So, yay! I am excited to be here. I didn't get to be here last week because I was in Alabama. So, who's here? Let's see. Hello, JB. How are you? Captain Spaulding, how are you? David, Israel. Hello, my cousin Vinny. Chucky Horrorplay, hello. Jimmy, Elaine. Shannon, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Very sweet of y'all to join in. Well, I'm excited about today's show. I have a lot to talk about. A lot of fun stuff to talk about. A couple of movies. Only movies that I'm going to talk about are Abigail and Late Night with the Devil. And then a couple honorable mention stuff too. I didn't get to watch a whole lot since I was in Alabama last week. Me and Philip went there. It's a 2-day drive. So we drove Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, a 2-day drive. And we were only there on Friday, and I picked up my daughter, and then we drove back Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, we're basically in a car for 4 days. My daughter is not here doing the live show with me, though, as you can tell. I wanted her to, but she did not want to do the show. And then she stayed up all... I was trying to talk her into it this morning. She ended up... My daughter's a gamer, and she brought her Xbox with her. And so we set up the TV that I have right here. We set up the TV at the house, and she gamed all night. I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and she is in her room laughing and talking still. And I'm like, I walk in, I'm like, have you been up all night chatting and playing games? Yes, mother. Okay. So needless to say, she's been sleeping all day. So she didn't even come to the store with me. So she's not here doing the live show with me. I know a few people have asked if she was going to. But yeah, so that's where she's at. She decided to game all night long. Do y'all do that? Y'all game all night? Y'all, come on. Jeez. Let's see. Ultra 7 Dave, hello. Stay on. Philip is doing really good. Philip's doing real good. I mean, it's almost kind of like, it didn't even happen. He's doing good. Everything's fine. Trust me. Hello, Dan. How are you? Hello, Adam. Yes, Philip is doing great. He sure is. Which will I start with? Oh, I don't know. Well, let's start with some good news, Elaine. I don't want to hear bad news yet. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Ryan. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get started. Like I said, I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of events to talk about that's happening with Nightmare Toys, lots of things happening with myself, the movies, and I have some fun stuff to show y'all. So let's get started. So the podcast movie is Abigail. I didn't write any notes on Abigail. Okay. No notes on Abigail. Let's talk about my movie experience with Abigail really quick, my theater experience. So I bought the tickets last week ahead of time, obviously, for me, Philip, and Rachel. And mind you, we all liked the movie. Rachel liked it. Philip liked the movie. We all like Abigail. Anyway, so I buy the tickets online. It's $125, Auditorium 3. Okay. So we go in, it's Monday, we went to go watch it. Go in on Monday, and there's like nobody in there. There's like nobody getting popcorn or anything, because usually a lot of people are there when some movies are started. And I kind of was already thinking, okay, no one's here. Okay, cool. And they scan my ticket. We get our popcorn, get our drinks. We go to Auditorium 3, and the freaking movie's already playing. Like, it's literally in the middle of the movie. And I'm like, oh no. No. I have to review this movie. I want to watch this movie. No, we're not going to sit here and no. So I went out to figure out what was going on, and they had their time schedules like completely messed up, and they had started that one at 12:25. So they have no idea why mine said 125. No clue. Even when you got back online, it said a whole other time. It was all screwed up. I was so upset. It ruined our day as far as, we had other things planned throughout the day accordingly, and then that kind of like threw everything off for the day. But they did reimburse. They reimbursed me for the movies. They reimbursed me for our popcorn and drinks. And then we got to go back to the 3:30 movie for free, and they gave us our food and drinks all over again for free. So, I mean, they made up for it completely, obviously. But yeah, that was a bummer at that time. Because then we had to, like, reschedule everything else we had going on for the rest of the day. Or we didn't even get other stuff done because of that. So, yeah. Let's see, what are y'all saying? Hello. Hello, Michael. How are you? Who's that pig next to you? Oh, I was like, oh. And happy birthday, Elaine. I hope you had a great birthday. So you watched Abigail. That's good. Hello, Kane. How are you? Thank you. I'm glad you liked the new setup, Michael. I appreciate it. Yep. So, Abigail. Let's talk about Abigail really quick. Now, of course, on Friday, you can watch the Nightmare podcast with me and Brian, and we discuss it. We also kind of discussed Late Night with the Devil, too. Abigail and Late Night with the Devil are the two movies that everybody's kind of really talking about at the moment. So, Abigail, I'm going to go ahead and start off with, I freaking loved Abigail. Loved this movie. I can't even, like... Even on the podcast, I'm like, oh, I think I might give it an 8. I don't know, maybe a 9. I know, not quite a 10. I don't know what would give it a 10, really. I'm not sure because there's nothing bad I have to say about Abigail. But yeah, strong 8, 9, maybe. So freaking good. Hello, wait a minute, what are y'all talking about? I've never heard of that happening. Oh, I never heard of that happening either, Shannon. That's never happened. Isn't that crazy with the whole Titan thing? They are seeing the Abigail as a reference to, oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, now for the bad news, Elaine. Elaine of the Devil is the best horror film. I need to grocery shop my... Oh, okay. Well, I will see you later, Jeff. I do like Late Night with the Devil, but I don't think it's the best one of 2024. But that's my opinion. Yes, I like Low Lifes. I'm actually going to talk about Low Lifes too, because since I didn't get to do my show last week, I would have talked about Low Lifes last week, but I'll talk about Low Lifes too. I really enjoyed that too. Everything that I watched, I liked. There's nothing that I watched that I didn't like. But let's go back to Abigail. So Abigail, you've got a group of people who kidnap this girl, Abigail. They kidnap her, take her to another house. And they think that they just have to, like, kidnap her and watch her for 24 hours. And then at the end of the job, they'll get some money. So these are all people, a group of people that, you got a hacker and you've got the wheelman, the guy that drives the car. And you've got a different person for each task for what they do when they rob something or kidnap something or whatever. Kind of like in Gone in 60 Seconds, how everybody had their own thing that they do to steal cars, same kind of concept with this group of people. But they kind of think that they're just there just to babysit this girl, and then that's it. They don't know much of anything else. They can't call each other by their real names. There's a fun little joke in there about them being rats, which obviously they're her food. So that's what she meant by her rats, but none of them understood that at the beginning. And they gave them names from the Rat Pack. So that's cool. So their names are actually from the Rat Pack because they can't use their real names. Come to find out, one of them gets their head completely chopped off, and now they're freaking out. And come to find out, Abigail's a vampire. And then things happen throughout the rest of the movie. I don't want to give everything away, because geez, what the heck is going on next door? There's a lot of racket going on next door. But I don't want to give everything away since it's still the movie theater. It's still new. But I can say this. It's a fantastic movie for everything. You've got the action. You've got the gore. You've got the comedy. You've got a little of everything wrapped up into one big ball with this movie. And I love that. I love all of that. All of the acting was superb. I loved every character. They all played well off of each other and made, like, the movie I don't think was like comedic, but them feeding off each other and the way they talk to each other and just being a smart ass comments made things comedic throughout the movie. And then just other little things made things comedic. But it wasn't heavy on the comedy though, so that's good. So it wasn't like cheesy in that way. I loved the little girl, Abigail, the actress did a fantastic job. I feel like lately a lot of the young female actresses have been doing a great job. There's been a lot of young female roles playing the main role in a lot of these movies, being, you know, the creepy kid, the vampire, Megan, you know, whatever. And so I find that's really cool. And they've been doing such an awesome job with that too. These young female stars are doing fantastic. So, real quick, archetypes from Breakfast Club. Yeah, kind of. A little bit. Yeah, Mark. Hello, how are you? I did see that a little bit. Yeah. Hello, Halloween King Myers. How are you? Hello, John. And hello, that horror couple. Yay. I do not compare it to Let the Right One In. It's a completely different type of story. Completely different type of story. And then another good thing about this movie is, this is what I like too. Like, you don't get the whole story on everything of what's happening and all the characters all at once, like in the beginning of the movie. Like some movies, you kind of already know what the story is going to be about. But as this movie went on, it unraveled more, you know, more backstory of the little girl, of her dad, of what's going on. So it just kind of kept unraveling things, and you find out more about the characters, and they found out more about what's actually happening to them, and they unravel that throughout the entire movie. So you don't just get all of that information all at once at the beginning. I like that too. You keep learning things throughout the movie and what's happening with everybody. So that's cool. And then when her father finally does appear, who obviously is a vampire too, obviously, I feel like the movie was about an hour and 40 something minutes long. It did not seem that long to me. Like I could have gotten a little more out of it. That's how much I was really enjoying this. And the father comes kind of in at the end a little bit. I would have liked to have seen a little more of the dad, actually, to be honest. So that would have been cool. People are talking about that she is Dracula's daughter, that maybe this is like a little hint to Dracula and the Universal monsters. Obviously, they can't say that in this movie, but people are kind of speculating that, or they're saying that, you know, that she's actually Dracula's daughter, which I can believe. She's a little badass, okay? The other thing that I really liked about this is the ballet. I've danced my entire life. I love ballet. So to incorporate ballet moves, pirouettes and things to fight people, like it's in the fight sequences, like that's how she fights. She does ballet and she does something, you know. That was very creative on the choreography, especially towards the end. You get a really huge fight scene, okay? The ending's fantastic, by the way. But you get this whole huge fight scene, and she's completely using ballet. You know, instead of punching and kicking, she's using ballet, and then she's, you know, she bites and other stuff. But I just thought that was very, very creative. I liked that. There was one scene where she stabbed a guy in the leg, and it was really cool. It was real quick. Like she did a pirouette, and she did an arabesque, and then boom, stabbed the leg. I was like, oh, that's cool. That was nice. I like that choreography. That was very creative. So all that was just a lot of fun. I don't care if you don't like ballet. it goes with this very well, and it makes it even more fun, I think. Um, and then she's kind of like, when she does kill somebody, then she has to have a little ballet moment. I think that's great. Let's see what else. There's like some different stuff that happens with the vampires in this. They explode, which is cool. That provides a lot of gore and blood, and it's just very messy. So they explode. And she can, if she turns somebody into a vampire, she can manipulate them and have them do what she's doing and talk like her as well. So that was really cool little aspect of the powers that she has, I guess, if you want to say that or whatever. Just something different about vampires. And garlic does not work. There's a very funny scene in this about the garlic. I won't talk about that because it's hilarious. The girl is ditzy as hell. But yeah, garlic does not work in this movie. But I had so much fun with Abigail. So much fun. Like I said, it didn't even, I'm always all about an hour and a half movies, and this was a little bit longer, and I could have kept watching. That's how much fun it kept your attention throughout the entire movie. Total action, and this, like I said, story unraveling throughout the entire movie. I loved it. I will definitely be buying this for my collection. I would definitely watch this again. And there's a lot of movies that I've been liking, but not necessarily enough to like watch again and again. Abigail, I would definitely watch again. I want more Abigail. I want another Abigail. That's how much I really liked it. Loved it. Go watch it. Hey, Noah, how are you? Hey, horror babe. Says vampires aren't horror characters. I would like to hear. They're not horror characters. Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Thank you for liking the new setup. They're not horror. Somebody says that vampires aren't horror characters. Then what are they? They can be romantic characters too, because sometimes vampires like the romance. But they are horror characters. What they do can be horrific, and some of the their backgrounds, especially Dracula, is horrific. So I don't understand that concept. But okay. You need to see The Coffee Table. The Coffee Table, is that a movie? I have not seen that. Sorry if I'm moving, but I got to go to the chats. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just reading everybody's messages that I didn't see. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think I got everything. Yeah, vampires are definitely horror. I don't understand he would say that. Oh boy, is that one of those people that like to say gatekeeper? Don't get me started on the word gatekeeper, y'all. God. Ugh. Xenophobia really... Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to check that out. They're keeping her in over... What's going on with your mom? What's going on with her? I'm so sorry. Yeah, totally agree with you. Porn star J. Yeah, King Kong, Godzilla are definitely considered horror sci-fi, so why not vampires? That doesn't even make any sense. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on to Late Night with the Devil, since everybody is talking about that movie right now. So that one is on Shudder. So everybody can watch that now. It is an hour and 33 minutes long. I'm going to, before I kind of assess this movie, I will say this really quick. I liked Abigail better. I liked Abigail way more. Now, with that said, I did like Late Night with the Devil. I do like it. But if I had to choose between the two, definitely Abigail, hands down. Way more fun of a movie to me. Abigail's probably now one of my favorites so far this year. So yeah, if I had to choose, it'd be Abigail. Anyway, Late Night with the Devil. So it is about Jack Delroy, and he has a late night talk show called Night Owls. And this particular movie is set on Halloween 1977. And basically, like I said, Jack Delroy, he has this show called Night Owls, and he has guests on there. He has a guest on there that is like psychic and talks to, dead people and all that kind of thing. So he'll have that kind of a guest on, and then he has this other guest. I can't remember everybody's names now. And I just watched this yesterday, and now I can't remember everybody's names. Carmichael, was that what it was? The other guest is a person that debunks, ghosts and whatnot, Ouija boards and demons and all that. He's a debunker. Okay. And so he's just basically having guests on. So the whole movie is you watching this TV show on Halloween night 1977. Okay. So the beginning of it kind of starts out with a narration, kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then they're like, okay, this is what happened. We're about to show you the footage of what happened on Halloween night and da-da-da. And then the movie starts, kind of a thing. And then it's in, what they also do is when they're showing you the TV show, it's in color. And then when they go to commercial break and it's just people talking, then it's in black and white. So it switches back and forth, which I thought was a little interesting. I think that kind of threw people off a little bit, though. I know some people said they didn't like that aspect of it. It didn't bother me none, whatever. It took away from the vintage feel, though, that you had when you're watching the TV show part of it. I really enjoyed the fact that they did a very, very good job with making it look exactly like a 1970s late night talk show. I mean, they did a great job. There's a lot of movies out there that depict maybe 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s or whatever, and they kind of do a good job with it. They might put a little something here and there, maybe an outfit or something that kind of says it's from the 70s or 80s. But this movie, it was 1977, y'all. I mean, they did a fantastic job with the costumes, the setting decor, the filming of it, making it look vintage. It's also full screen, so it's not going to be widescreen on your TV. It's in full screen. So wonderful, fantastic job with that. I did like the acting. I didn't have any problem with the acting. Again, another young female actress in this playing somewhat of a lead, and she's the one that you see getting possessed by a demon on his show, and the makeup they did for her possession I thought was really good. And that actress did a fantastic job with that. I mean, she really did a great job. I think having The Exorcist resurged last year is now bringing out other possession type movies, and I think they're doing a better job with it. Like, I liked the aspect of this. I liked that it was just a 1970s late night talk show thing, and that's the whole movie. Okay, so it's a lot of him just talking to his guests and things happening until you get to the possession parts. There's some cult stuff involved, you kind of find out, which is intertwined in there. The practical effects, makeup, special effects, all that was really good, but it wasn't... I think it's a good movie, but some of the adjectives that people have used for this movie, like, like this is the most fantastic movie ever, or like they had fun with this. I had more fun with Abigail. Like, this movie wasn't fun in that way. It was more just like watching and like, okay, what's going to happen? It's like more serious, and Abigail was just tons of fun and tons of action and tons of stuff just happening throughout the whole thing. So I had more fun with Abigail. But I liked the movie. I would give it about a 6.5 to a 7. Definitely, I I'm glad I watched it on Shudder and not the movie theater, not paying for it. That's how I feel about it, y'all. Sorry. I just didn't. I liked it enough, but I didn't like it to where, everybody else thinks it's like this fantastic, big, fantastic movie. And I didn't get that. I didn't get that feeling with it. I got that feeling with Abigail, though. So if that tells y'all anything at all about the two movies, just my opinion, obviously just my opinion, but it's not a horrible movie whatsoever. I liked what they did at the end with the possession. It was really, that was interesting. It was like the telekinesis stuff going on, and then she had the split head looking thing. I don't know, it was really weird. It was kind of odd, really. It was cool and odd at the same time. And then you get the ending, and the ending is an ending like, oh, is that it? Like, I kind of needed a little more, but no, it ends like abruptly, and you're completely like, oh, you're thinking, and you're confused. I was a little confused at the ending. I think everybody's probably going to have their own assessment of the ending. I think that he was possessed the whole time. That's my assessment on the ending. I don't know. What is your assessment on the ending? Like, what do you think is actually happening there? It's one of those endings that kind of leaves you like, huh? But okay. It's still effective, though. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back. Oh, I'm so sorry about your mom, Elaine. I hope she does get better. Do they know what's going on with her? Yeah, definite breakout role on. Yeah, totally agree with you, John. Stage fright. Yes, I have. Yep. Yes, I have. I thought that looked familiar. Michael, the mayor, is saying that the Italian slasher stage fright, which I think I own. I believe I own. I should own stage fright. I'm sure. I can't remember all the movies I have in my collection now. But yeah, I noticed that the owl head is in Late Night with the Devil. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was very believable. I liked this little girl and her possession moment in this movie better than I did with The Exorcist, The Believer. So, yeah. Yeah, the ending was meh to me too, Adam. That's why I'm saying, like, the ending was just kind of like, what? But anybody who did watch, though, tell me, though, like, what's your assessment of the ending? Because I feel like everybody could kind of think about 3 or 4 different ways on how the ending is. Again, I think that he was possessed the whole time. But I don't know. I might be getting it wrong. Didn't care so much for the laser beam thing. Well, that's where I was just like, okay, that's different. The split head and the laser beams, and I was like, what in the hell is going on with this possession? It was different. So I give it that. I like different, so. Let's see. Yeah, okay. See, everybody agrees with me on the ending. He was possessed by his own guilt. Okay. That makes sense. Thank you. Porn star Jay. I like your comment. Hyped up too much. Yes. Hello, Dawn. How are you? Hey. I do agree with you, Kenny Bauer. I do agree with you. He says, Late Night with the Devil, I felt like it got hyped up too much. But he still likes the movie. I feel the exact same way. I feel like people are hyping it up a little too much, but again, they love the movie, and they, that's fine. That's great. But yeah, it was hyped up just a little much, and I was just like, okay. Not that I hated it or anything like that, but whatever. Character was based on the main. Oh, okay. Okay, Adam, you said something else. You said something else that's good. You said, how was it a surprise found footage film? Exactly. I mentioned this to Brian on the podcast. A lot of people are saying this is a found footage, or it's even listed as a found footage. I don't find it to be a found footage movie at all. At all. I don't really care for found footage movies. That's my least favorite genre in the horror. I just don't like all that shaky camera stuff. I'm just not into found footage. There's a few that I like, but whatever. But I didn't think that this was found footage. I don't know. For him to become famous, then where's the cancer came from? Right, okay. See, this is why I ask y'all, and y'all are giving me the answers I want. Thank you. Yeah, Stage Fright is awesome. And there's another one, too. They did like a remake movie. Yeah, what was up with the skeleton in the crowd? I thought he was, too. We're talking about Late Night with the Devil. I've been talking about that, and I've also been kind of talking about Abigail. Okay, so it was a lost tape of a live show, but it still just didn't seem so found footage to me, like most found footage movies are. I don't know. Yeah, I love the nostalgia of it. Like I said, they did a fantastic job on making it look 1977. I mean, it completely looked like a real late night talk show. And the actor, the main actor that played Jack, I mean, he did a really good job being a talk show host. I mean, it was very believable of that. So, yeah, they did a great job with that. Hello, Stephen. How are you? We are just talking about Late Night with the Devil and Abigail at the moment. I do have a couple other little honorable mentions to talk about, and I have some really fun stuff to show y'all and some really cool announcements. Can't wait. We can famous. That's why he got cancer. Okay, that's what I was thinking too, Dan. I was thinking the same thing. So she sacrificed. Yeah. And that's why she sacrificed that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I will see you later, Israel. Hello, Jason. Hello, Stalking Studios. How are you? You didn't like the narration? All the audience and costumes were a part of the cult. Right. Yeah. I noticed that at the end there that they were. But yeah, the skeleton dude though, he was just like, I don't know. I thought he was gonna do something. I don't know. But that was cool though. I liked his skeleton costume. Okay, well, let's move on to something else. Let's move on really quick to Lowlifes. So I had already posted that I watched Lowlifes before we left for Alabama. That is a Tubi original. It's an hour and a half long. And I won't get into it too much, but I highly, highly, highly suggest Lowlifes. As many twists and turns that are in this movie. So much gore, action, comedy, same thing, a lot of everything in Lowlifes. I think for a Tubi original, it's fantastic. It really is. I hope we can get this on Blu-ray. Now that I'm sitting here talking about these movies, I think that I kind of liked Lowlifes better than I did Late Night with the Devil. Like, I just had more fun with it. So I really, yeah. Now that I think about it, because I've really enjoyed Lowlifes. Philip liked it too. For Tubi original, it was insane. So you have like a family that is going to go, how do I explain this? So you have a family that is about to stay with another family, but you find out what their true intentions are. They're actually cannibals. They seem like the picture perfect family, all happy-go-lucky, ha ha ha, but yet they're cannibals and they kill people and all this stuff. And it's a highly action-packed movie. And another one where a female lead a young female lead, and she did fantastic. So I highly suggest Lowlifes. Another movie, really quick. A couple weeks ago, I had mentioned the Fear in the Night movie. It was a Hammer horror that I had bought, and I don't know if I've already said this. I don't think I did last time. I might have. I have bought the Straight On Till Morning movie that was like a double feature, and I think I like the Fear in the Night movie a little better, but they do make a good double feature for Hammer horror movies. They're both psychological horror. So if you can find those streaming anywhere, Straight On Till Morning and Fear in the Night, I highly suggest those two Hammer horror movies. Or you can just buy them off of Shout Factory. I can't remember if I mentioned that last time on the live show, but I just wanted to go ahead and mention because I really enjoyed those movies, and I'd like for y'all to watch those. Okay, so American Horror Story. I've been watching American Horror Story. I have not seen one person talk about American Horror Story Delicate at all. I might be the only person watching it. But we've had episodes 7 and 8. Episode 9 comes on tonight. I would like to mention last week's episode 8, is now where they're revealing stuff and things are getting good. And they did a whole Rosemary's Baby montage in last week's episode. Literally, go if you don't like American Horror Story and you don't want to watch this stuff, go watch. I think it's streaming on Hulu. Watch episode 8 and just watch the beginning of it, just to see what I'm talking about. But they did a whole montage of Mia Farrow, and oh my God, Roman Polanski, Frank Sinatra, and Sharon Tate. So they had people playing them, and it was them in real life, and they were on the set of Rosemary's Baby, so they kind of talked about that, and you see this interaction between Frank Sinatra and Mia Farrow. That's quite interesting. I don't know if that's the truth or not. I would like to know the truth on that. And then it shows Mia having some hallucinations, which is what's happening with the main girl, Emma Roberts, throughout the show. And she's having her same hallucinations of being pregnant and stuff happening. So that was really cool. I really enjoyed last week's episode just because they had done that at the beginning. So I highly suggest just going to see the episode just for the beginning of it, just for that. Because it was really cool. It was good. Oh yeah, Lowlife was awesome, y'all. That was so much fun. Hold on. Going to fight over Abigail? I don't know. Are they going to fight over Abigail? Did Robbie liked? Y'all liked Abigail. Brian liked Abigail. We loved it. Okay, good explanation right here. Pornstar J, thank you. He said it loves when movies can make it not feel so modern like The Conjuring, Pearl. We need more movies doing that. I totally agree. And with that said, I'm very excited for Maxine. Very excited for Maxine. I love what they're doing with that and with the whole serial killer thing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elaine. It threw all of us for a curve too. Thank you, Kenny. Philip usually doesn't watch Tubi originals with me or watches some of the stuff that I watch at all, but he actually sat down and watched that, and he really liked it too. So if Philip's saying he likes a Tubi original, it's got to be good. I hope they put that on Blu-ray. I really do. Hello, Anthony. No, I'm sorry. I did not see that. Oh my God, you literally just gonna watching Rosemary's Baby. That's so funny. Hello, Trico. How are you? Okay, cool. See, we're all excited for Maxine. Sexy old Maxine. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I wasn't really excited for X or Pearl, but I'm excited for Maxine. Okay, so there's American Horror Story, and then let's talk about Chucky really quick. Chucky comes on tonight. When I leave here, I'm going home to watch Chucky. I love Chucky. So episodes 5 and 6 is what I watched. I loved episode 5 where he makes fun of the other doll movies, Dead Silence, The Boy, and Megan. That was a funny moment for me because I love all those movies. I like doll movies and stuff. So I thought that was really funny that he made fun of them. And then last week's episode, this is going to be a spoiler. If you haven't watched last week's episode, I'm so sorry, but I'm about to spoil it for you because I want to talk about it. Love last week's episode. This is the episode where Chucky is now gone. He disintegrated, poofed away, and at the end of the episode, that's why I'm so excited to watch tonight. At the end of the episode, we got the ghost of Charles Lee Ray now in the White House. So obviously, Brad Dourif. We get to actually see Brad Dourif now be Charles Lee Ray and be a ghost. So I don't know how that's going to pan out tonight, but that was freaking cool. With last week's episode, I really enjoyed that. And there's so much eyeball stuff in Chucky. He took out the president's eyeballs, and there's everything, like almost every kill has something to do with an eyeball, and I love it. This past one, he stuck, what was it? What did he stick in his eyeball? I can't remember what he stuck in the dude's eyeball, but he stuck something in the dude's eyeball like halfway through, and he was talking to one of the kids or talking to somebody, and he's like, at this point, whoever the guy was, I can't remember, at this point, he knows what I'm doing, but he won't now, and then he shoves it in there more. I mean, the thought of like just sitting there in agony with this thing in your eyeball, knowing this person's about to shove it in your eyeball even more, yeah. That's horrific right there. So that was interesting. I love all the eyeball stuff. I have a fetish for eyeballs. But totally loving Chucky. Excited to see what they do with it. I want to see some more of Jennifer Tilly, though. I want to go back to Jennifer Tilly and Tiffany and Nika. I want to go back to that a little bit. I'm kind of over the girl trying to find her sister. I'm kind of over that. I'm like, all right, she's gone. Let's move on. But yeah. Anyway, what are y'all saying? The ghost of Chucky. I know. Yeah, it was one of the guards. Yes, I did hear he's retiring, except for playing Chucky. Hey, more power to him. I would do the same thing. Yeah, it was a pen. There you go. I love me some Tiffany and Nika too. They haven't gotten, in the past few episodes, they haven't gotten back to them. So I feel like Tiffany is, Tiffany is plotting something in prison. Something's going to happen. I don't know what, but something's going to happen though. So very excited to go home and watch Chucky and American Horror Story tonight. So there you go. That's what I've watched. I haven't watched anything else, but I will get some other things watched and review them next week. So let's talk about really quick some fun things that's been happening with Nightmare Toys, some fun things that's been happening with myself. I've kind of posted some, we've posted a little bit, but this Sunday, I am extremely excited to announce that Ice Nine Kills, the entire band, will be here at Nightmare Toys. They are doing a VIP event for Sick New World, which is on Saturday. And then on Sunday, if you have to go buy the tickets through ice9kills.com. There's 2 ticket prices, 2 package deals. One I think is $150 and one is $250. But it lists what you get for your money though, and you get quite a bit of stuff. You get stuff autographed, you get pictures with the band, pictures with Spencer. You can choose your picture too, like he can kill you with an axe or a knife or choking. So there's a lot to the package deal, for your money. It starts at 1:00 here at Nightmare Toys. It is not necessarily our event in a way. It's more their event. They're just having it in my store. Just want to put that out there because I'm not sure how this is all going to go. But I do know that there's already like 150 tickets sold. There's going to be a lot of people here on Sunday. So get in line early because I'm having the line going out the door and outside on Sunday. There's no way I can fit all those people in my store. So the line is going to have to go outside this time around. But it's going to be a nice day on Sunday. It's supposed to be a beautiful 70-something degrees on Sunday, so everybody will be fine outside. Bring you a snack and bring you a drink, though. And it will go until everybody's finished. The store closes at 6, so hopefully it'll be done by 6. I don't know, but we'll see. But I'm very excited for that. They came to us, and Spencer is a big fan of Nightmare Toys. He has been in here a few times, and they wanted to do it here. So yeah, of course, why not? I'm very happy about that. Have you, let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Edward. I really appreciate that. Very sweet of you. Thank you. So yeah, very excited for Ice Nine Kills to be here. And then I also made another announcement that I am so truly stoked about. Like, I can't even tell you how happy I am about this. To me, and for me, being a fan and being a business owner, it's big time to me. Henry Winkler, the Fonz. He will be here May 30th from 2 to 4. I can't even tell you how happy I am about this. So this came about from our agent that we use. His name is Peter. And we were just, we were headed to Alabama, and he just called us up and he said, "Hey, I've got Henry Winkler." Oh, I froze up. Oh, I'm not frozen anymore. Okay. Well, I keep freezing. Sorry if I keep freezing. So, Peter was like, "Hey, Henry, I've got Henry here for some stuff here in Vegas. We can come over and do a signing really quick if you want." Yes, of course. Right? So he's making the time to come over and do the signing because he's already here for something else. So that's very nice of him to do that. So it's only from 2 to 4. It's only 2 hours. And that's why it's also on a Thursday, because this is just when he'll be here. And again, like I said, he's very nicely coming over to do a signing for us for that day. So, I mean, why would you not want a picture with the Fonz? Hello? And if you're a Scream fan, let me explain this to you. If you are a Scream fan, you are going to want this autograph. I know, me being a fan and me being a collector, and I love my autographs, we have our favorite poster or our favorite collectible that we like to get everybody to sign. And let's face it, y'all, the Scream cast has kind of been everywhere in the past couple of years. They're at almost every convention, it seems like. And I'm sure a lot of people have already gotten, most of the cast by now if you go to, a lot of conventions. But you don't have Principal Mr. Embry, though, do you? This is your chance, Scream fans, to get that signature on your favorite poster, your favorite collectible. Principal Mr. Embry. And another fun fact, if you do not know this, Henry Winkler is not credited for Scream. And that is because he did not want to be credited. He did not want to take away from all the new actors, new stars that were starring in Scream. He didn't want everybody to be like, "Oh, Scream, Henry Winkler and Scream." When he's not a main character, he is just, he's the principal, but he does an excellent job. I just think that's extremely nice of him and very humbling. And that kind of tells you what type of person he is, to be like, no, do not put my name on here. I don't want my name on here. I don't want to take away from the young actors. That's pretty cool. That's cool in my book. So he is not credited. So I feel like this is a great opportunity for Scream fans to get that signature. And then again, if you're a fan of Happy Days or The Waterboy, I mean, he's done so much stuff. I mean, he's like for everybody, I'm saying, for all ages, for all types of movies, TV shows. He's just somebody for everybody. So I'm very excited for having Henry Winkler here. So I hope to see y'all here. Yeah, 2 to 4 on May 30th. And then, let's see, what are y'all saying? Hey, right? And then we'll have a Mother's Day sale next month as well for Mother's Day. We'll just do like a 24-hour sale on the website and in store on that Sunday. So I want to go ahead and put that out there. If there's some stuff that you're wanting to get, we will have a sale that day. And we are putting stuff on the website again. Just to put that out there. We're putting new stuff and putting stuff on the website again. Let's see what else. And then Texas Frightmare is also next month. So we'll be there. So please stop by the booth and come say hi to all of us at Texas Frightmare. I'm very excited about that. Sad to hear about Warwick Davis and his wife passing away. I'm very sorry. Very sad to hear about that. So he did cancel for Texas Frightmare. So, all right. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about Barry, that they like him on Barry. I haven't seen that, but a lot of people have commented that they like him on Barry. So there's that. So with me, what's been going on with me? We filmed, let's see. We filmed Skate to Hell. I talked about that. I talked about Skate to Hell, Sean C. Phillips. I'm sure y'all been seeing other people's posts. Huge cast. There's like 300 people in this movie. I did talk about this the last time I did my live show, but I want to show y'all something. I have show and tell. Show and tell. I did not get to show y'all this before, and I have not posted anywhere, but I did take some pictures I will be posting. But I wanted to show you guys first. Can we see that? Here we go. This is my Skate to Hell skateboard. Signed by a lot of the people in the cast there. You can see, let's see, where's it at? Right here is Robert Carradine. And some of the signatures I can't necessarily read, so I'm not sure on some of them. But I know, thank you, Joel, for taking my board and getting it signed those few days. I know they seen Todd Bridges. I was trying to see if Todd Bridges was on here. I'm not sure. I can't read some of these. But anyway, there was a day that they were filming, and it was like Todd Bridges and Jenna Jameson, Robert Carradine, Eileen Dietz. All of them were like one day, and then they had a whole other day where you had, oh gosh. I can't, oh, fuck. I'm having brain farts. Anyway, there's just a lot of people in this movie. So I'm excited to have a skateboard. Hey, Skate to Hell. Can't wait for y'all to see this. So I'm very happy about that. That's a fun addition to my collection now. Put that over there. All right, let's see what else. Oh, Monday, y'all. This is fun. Monday, I am driving to LA to go get my head casted for Pool Party Massacre Part 2. Yay! Drew's been having everybody get their head casted. So yeah, I've got to go to LA on Monday and go do that. So if I'm kind of missing an action on social media on Monday, that is why. I'm getting my head casted. I'm kind of freaked out about it, but excited about it at the same time, kind of a thing. So we'll see how that goes. Very excited to be doing that, though. So I'll be doing Pool Party Massacre 2 soon. He hasn't given a date and when we're going to start filming that. And then I also still have OnlyFangs coming up, and I think we're going to start filming that in July. So very, very excited, very happy. Like Different Strokes, Todd Bridges. Yes. Yes, he is in this movie. There's a lot of people in this movie. Yeah, I wish I was there that day that Todd Bridges was there. I love Different Strokes. What you talking about, Willis? I love it. I love it. I love it. Pinky. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Chris. Everything's great. Thank you for asking. David Mask from Tots. No, I haven't heard anything about the mask. I'm so sorry. on a video on Facebook. He played a homeless man with his dog. I love Drew. Yeah, I can't wait for OnlyFans. It's going to be tons of fun to film and everything too. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that. I think, okay. All right, so let's talk about some products really quick, okay? We've got in another tin tote. This is a brand new one from Factory Entertainment. Can you see that? It's hard to see. We got to get some other lighting in here. But it's the Bride of Frankenstein tin tote. This is really cute, really cool. I like that it's black and red. And then there's the other side of it. So these, I'm not sure if we put these on the website yet, because I don't know if we had gotten boxes for these yet. I'd have to ask Brian. But these are selling quickly. I just sold my last Chucky one. I've got to order more Chucky ones again. The Chucky ones are the most popular. But yeah, these are selling quickly. I've got Phantasm. I've got all kinds of different of these tin totes. They're really fun. And then we just got in a whole new shipment of t-shirts. So tons of fun t-shirts. These are on the website. So if you see anything here you like, please go to the website and check it out. We have a lot more shirts. These are just a few that we got in. I'm just showing you, but there's some other ones we got in as well. So here's an Amityville one. There we go. I like that one. There's another Amityville one too that has like a for sale sign on it. It's really cool looking. And then for everybody that is going to be here for the Ice 9 Kills thing and for Sick New World on Saturday, we have 2 shirts. Let's see if I'm getting that right. You see that one? We've got this one for Ice 9 Kills, and we've got this one. I like this one. I think this one's cool. So we have these 2 shirts. They are on the website. If you want to order one of these, if you're going to be here at Sick New World or for our event on Sunday, and you can order this online and you can pick it up in the store too, so you can get it quickly or whatever you want to do. But you can do that. So we've got those. We will also be having some other Ice 9 Kills merch for Sunday as well. They are bringing some of their own merch, but we're going to be selling it for them. And I think they also have a shirt. And I can't remember. What else was there, Philip? Shirt and what else? Ice 9 Kills. Plushies. They have some new plushies, and we will be the first to have the plushies. I think there was was it a mask or there was something else? I think it was a mask. Yeah, the mask. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so they'll have all that too to purchase as well. And like I said, they have this new plushie, and we will be the first to have the plushie. So I'm very happy about that. We also have Chucky. And there is another Chucky t-shirt besides this one, so if you don't like the yellow. And then here is a new Captain Spaulding. Very cool. And what do the shirt sizes go up to, Philip?
They're different, but they all go...
It's like small to... Is it 2X or 3X?
I know we have 3 and 4X and some of them and 3X.
Okay. Okay, so some of the shirts, I'm being told, some of the shirts do have 3X and 4X sizes. So just got to go on the website and check it out and see if we have your size. But these are on the website. So we got all these new shirts, and we got in some new stickers and new patches as well. And we're just waiting for other stuff. And we're making some orders of some other stuff too. More new stuff. All right. Well, I think that's really about it, y'all. Y'all have anything else y'all want to ask me or talk about really quick before I get off here? Or do you also buy items? No, we don't really. No, we do not buy items. No, we just basically do new stuff. The only thing we may buy, though, are movies. So if you have like VHS tapes, old DVDs or Blu-rays you want to get rid of, we will take those, though. Yeah, definitely. Ah, thank you. Hello, Fail by Design. How are you? And they feel nice, too. They're not real bad. Now, there's some shirts out there that just feel like crap. I'm just saying. They're too thick and they just feel awful. And that makes me not want to buy a shirt, even though I like the print a whole lot. So, okay, guys. Well, I think that is about it. Thank you so much for joining me. I love doing my show every week. I have so much fun with you guys. Again, I really enjoyed everything that I watched. Please go watch Late Night with the Devil on Shudder. Message me and tell me how you think the ending goes. Like, what do you think about the ending, you know? And then Abigail is at the movie theater right now. And I'm going to tell you, it's worth the money. To me, it's worth the money. I really, really, really love this movie. I'm glad I did because I was excited about it. And I haven't really been into vampire movies or anything lately. And then I watched it and I was like, man, I love that. So, very good. And remember, Chucky and American Horror Story are both on tonight. Episode 7 of Chucky and episode 9 of American Horror Story. Go check out Low Lifes on Tubi. It's a great Tubi original. Highly, highly recommend it. All right, guys. And remember, Mother's Day sale on Mother's Day, too. So if you want to hold out and kind of wait to order something then, I don't know if we'll have it in stock by then, but, you know, we will have a sale that day, too. I'll repeat all this next week. All right, guys. I love every single one of y'all, and I hope you guys have a spooky day and a spooky weekend. Bye.